Kedarnath Wild Life Sanctuary, also called the Kedarnath Musk Deer Sanctuary, is a national sanctuary in Uttarakhand, India. Its alternate name comes from its primary purpose of protecting the endangered Himalayan musk deer, consisting of an area of 975 square kilometers, 376 square miles. It is the largest protected area in the western Himalayas. It is internationally important for the diversity of its flora and fauna, particularly of ungulate species, located in the Himalayan Highlands with an elevation ranging from 1,160 meters, 3,810 feet, near Phata, to the Chaukhamba peak at 7,068 meters, 23,189 feet. It was a notified reserve forest between 1916 and 1920. It was changed to a sanctuary on January 21, 1972, and has been designated a Habitat Species Management Area by the IUCN. Since 1972, the area of the park has expanded from 967 to 975 hectares, 2,390 to 2,409 acres. The sanctuary straddles a geographically diverse landscape and transitional environment. IUCN has reported that, from 44.4% to 48.8% of the sanctuary is forested, 7.7% comprises alpine meadows and scrub, 42.1% is rocky or under permanent snow, and 1.5% represents formerly forested areas that have been degraded. Quote, "The sanctuary takes its name from the famous Hindu temple of Kedarnath, which is just outside its northern border. The entire 14 kilometers, 9 miles, route from Gauri Kund to Kedarnath Temple, 3,584 meters or 11,759 feet, passes through the sanctuary. Geography. Geographically situated in the Chamoli and Rudraprayag districts of Uttarakhand, lying within the larger western Himalayan alpine shrub and meadows of alpine ecoregion of India, Nepal and Tibet. The sanctuary is at its higher altitudes are characterized by glaciers which have, through glacial action over centuries, created deep V-shaped valleys in the sanctuary. River valleys, generally in a north-south direction, are formed by the Mandakini, Kali, Bira, Balasuti and Manan rivers. The geological formation in the catchment is made up of central crystallines that are metamorphic rocks such as gneisses, granites and schists. The highest peaks in India are located in the Garhwal Himalayas, where the sanctuary is delimited. Religious and social aspect. The sanctuary has a large number of Hindu temples located within its precincts. Kedarnath Temple is the most historic of these and is visited by a very large number of pilgrims. This temple dates to the 8th century. Other temples, though not of matching importance, have strong legends related to the epic Mahabharata days. These are the Mandani, Madhyamaheshwar, Tungnath, and Surya Devi and Rudranath. The local Hindu culture is also imbibed by the Bhattiyas, maybe with some Tibetan link, who have pastoral work culture and are an integral part of the valleys. Visitors to these temples have occasionally been attacked by wildlife. Climate. A typical temperate to subarctic climate prevails in the locale of the sanctuary. The southwest summer monsoon rains recorded is the mean annual precipitation of 3,093 mm, 122 in. This high value of precipitation is due to the fact that the hill ranges to the south of about 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet, height, are open without much of rain shadow effect. On the basis of rainfall of 3,050 mm, 120 in, recorded near Tungnath in 1979–81, the monsoon rain, June to September, was about 81%, while snow precipitation during December to March was 11%. Summer temperature recorded is 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, the highest in May or June. A mild and pleasant condition. The lowest winter temperature recorded in the first half of January is -10 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Fahrenheit, when heavy snowfall is received in the upper region. This results in severe cold conditions for about 3 months. Following heavy snowfall in December, the sanctuary is snow-covered. Flora. The sanctuary is reputed to be one of the world's richest bioreserves. It is host to temperate forests in the middle altitudes. Higher elevations are dotted by coniferous, subalpine and alpine forests, and further up by alpine grasslands and high-altitude bugles. The diverse climate and topography in the sanctuary area has created dense forests of chyr pine, oak, birch, rhododendrons and alpine meadows with incidence of numerous Himalayan flowering plants. At Tungnath, 2 sedges, Carex lecter and C. munda, have been reported, which had previously only been reported in the far west region of Nepal. The sanctuary is reputed to have many high-value medicinal and aromatic plant species, of which 22 species are rare and endangered. Aconitum balfouri, Angelica glauca, Arnabia benthami, Artemisia maritima, Virginia strachey, and Dactylorhiza hatargerea are among the threatened medicinal plant species of the sanctuary. Fauna. The sanctuary is rich in faunal, avifaunal and aquafaunal species. Some are pictured in the gallery. Mammalians. Carnivores are jackal, Canis aureus, fox, vulpes, Himalayan black bear, Selenarctos tibetanus, v. yellow-throated marten, Martes flavigula, leopard cat, Felis bengalensis, leopard, Panthera pardis, T, and snow leopard, Uncia, ungulates a wild boar, Suscrofa, Himalayan musk deer, Moschus leucogaster, and Indian muntjac. The primates recorded a rhesus macaque, Macaca mulata, and common langur, Presbytes entalis. Among the smaller mammals are Hodgson's brown-toothed shrew, Episauriculus caudatus, red giant flying squirrel, Petorista, and Royal's pica, Ochotona royali. Avians. Important bird species reported are Himalayan monal, Lophophorus impeginus, the state bird of Uttarakhand, snow partridge, loa, Calais pheasant, Lophura leucomelanos hamiltonii, coakless pheasant, Pucrasia macrolifer, West Himalayan bush warbler, Locustella cashmerensis, little pied flycatcher, Phasigula westermanni, grey-cheeked warbler, Sacercus poliogenes, and rusty-flanked tree creeper, Certhia nipalensis. Reptilians. Recorded reptile species are Himalayan pit viper, Gloideus himalayanus sin, and Cystrodon himalayanus, common, and Boulanger's keelback, Amphisma parallelum. In the Mandakini River, fishes recorded include Schizothorax sp. Marcia tortor, Labeo spp. Gara spp. Barelius spp. Nemicalus sp. November. Glyptothorax spp. and Ballatora brucei. Conservation. Among the more notable of the animals in the region is the animal for which it is alternatively named, the musk deer. Declining population. Over 40% in 21 years. Of this species and large-scale poaching for profit dictated the decision to declare it as an endangered animal. In 1973. Halloway. 1973. And the species was listed vulnerable in the Red Data Book of IUCN in 1974. It is found not only in Uttarakhand in the Himalayan belt up to lowest elevation of 2,500 meters, 8,200 feet, within a restricted zone, but also in some parts of the Himalayan belt starting from northern India in Jammu and Kashmir and Sikkim, and in Bhutan, Nepal and China, southwest Xizang, with small numbers reported in China. These deer generally live alone at a density of 3 to 4 animals per square kilometer in meadows, fell fields, shrublands or first forests. The male species of the endangered musk deer in the Kedarnath Wild Life Sanctuary carries the much valued pod's musk pod glands. They are poached for its pod, which is valued at $45,000 Indian 2 million rupees for 25 kilograms, 55 pounds. That is used in cosmetics. It has reportedly pharmaceutical properties also. Its meat is also consumed as a delicacy. The animal is protected under the Threatened Deer Program of the IUCN, with cooperation by the Government of India and Worldwide Fund for Nature. The sanctuary includes a breeding center at Karchula Karak, both to help advance understanding of the animal's conservation requirements and to breed it in captivity for reintroduction to the wild. Through 1987, it had successfully reared 9 deer. Other scientific activities centered around the sanctuary have been the high-altitude botanical field station established at Tungnath, 3,500 meters or 11,500 feet, by the Garhwal University. Further ecological studies of the ungulates, WWF on ecology of the Himalayan musk deer and other ungulates near Tungnath, together with surveys of the mammalian fauna and avifauna, and fish fauna studies in the Mandakini River. Visitor information. Visitors are mostly Indian nationals on pilgrimage to various temples, though a few international tourists also visit the area. The approach to Kedarnath Temple is only through the sanctuary. Visiting season is from April to June and again from September to November. The number of visitors to the Kedarnath shrine who passed through the sanctuary was 557,923 in 2007 as against 87,629 in 1987. A quantum jump in 20 years. The nearest airport is at Jolly Grant Airport at Dehradun at a distance of 227 kilometers, 141 miles, from Chaukhamba, the entry point to the sanctuary. Rishikesh is the nearest railhead at a distance of 212 kilometers, 132 miles, from Chaukhamba. National Highway NH58 from Delhi passes through Chamoli via Meerut, Muzaffarnagar, Roorkee, Haridwar, Rishikesh, Devprayag, Srinagar, Rudraprayag, Okinath, and by State Highway to Chaukhamba. The sanctuary and surroundings offer some housing for visitors, including the forest hut at Madhya Maheshwar, for which prior reservation needs to be done through the DFO, Kedarnath Wildlife Division, Gopeshwar. The temple committee maintains dharamshalas, rest houses or inns, for use by pilgrims and tourists at Trajuganaran, Dugalbita, Mandal, Gauri Kund and Kedarnath. There is also a guest house at Sinprayag. Sanctuary landscape.